any creatures which hibernate, as bats do, need special support at the extremes of the season. In spring, when they emerge from hibernation, they'll have used up all their internal stores, and they'll need to eat to restore their energy levels. Then in late summer and autumn, as they prepare for hibernation, they need to eat many insects in order to create those fat stores which will sustain them through their hibernation. So I'll start with spring. And most of us are probably quite familiar with spring flowers, particularly because we're also longing for them to appear after the winter. They're perhaps the ones that mean the most to us, and they're certainly what get our insect populations going. I'll just highlight a few. My favourite spring flower is Pulmonaria, that one on the top left. And then primroses, of course, and hellebores that come very early in the year as well. And then these three weeds, red dead nettle, there's such a lot of that about at the moment, and I've really noticed how many insects are visiting it. White dead nettle and green alkanet, that's the one with the blue flowers. It's a bit of a thug in the garden, but I do think we should all have a patch of it because it's a great favourite with so many different insects. And then spring shrubs, of course, like flowering currant and berberis that are out just now. Very important. And all our flowering fruit trees and flowering ornamental trees as well. They're all early flowering. So that's just a few ideas for this time of year. And now I'll jump to late summer flowers, which attract insects just as bats need them before they hibernate. And these include salvias. There are two different kinds here. The Caradonna type on the left, and then this on rather more flimsy looking on the right. They're called Gregii or Microphylla, I think, these ones. And then Persicaria. I think Persicarias are the unsung heroes of the insect-friendly garden. Japanese anemones, what we used to call sedums, but we now have to call hylotelephiums, and Michaelmas daisies, very familiar there. And a few more ideas, single and anemone flowered dahlias, heleniums and echinaceas. And an important late shrub, Abelia grandiflora, goes on flowering well into the late summer.